Narcissists are known for their inflated sense of self-importance, lack of empathy, and a constant need for admiration. Dealing with a narcissist can be challenging, especially when their behavior negatively impacts your mental and emotional well-being. While seeking revenge or trying to torture a narcissist might sound tempting, it's important to approach the situation thoughtfully. The best strategies often involve setting boundaries and taking actions that protect your own peace of mind while exposing the narcissist to the consequences of their behavior. Here are 5 effective ways to challenge and disrupt a narcissist's behavior without compromising your own well-being. 1. Withdraw attention and validation. Narcissists thrive on attention and admiration, which they see as validation of their superiority and importance. One of the most effective ways to torture a narcissist is to withdraw the very thing they crave most: your attention. Stop giving them the constant praise and recognition they seek. Instead, be neutral and non-reactive in your interactions with them. For example, if a narcissist tries to boast about their achievements or seeks compliments, respond with a simple, "Oh, I see," or "That's interesting," without showing any excitement or admiration. This lack of enthusiasm will frustrate them because they are not receiving the validation they expect. Over time, this tactic can make them feel less important and question their own self-worth, which is a significant blow to their ego. Remember, narcissists need constant validation to maintain their fragile self-esteem. By withdrawing attention, you are challenging their need for constant admiration, which can cause them great discomfort. However, be prepared for them to react negatively or try even harder to win back your attention. 2. Set strong boundaries and enforce them. Narcissists often have poor boundaries and feel entitled to invade other people's personal space, time, and resources. Setting strong, clear boundaries is a powerful way to torture a narcissist because it denies them the control and access they believe they deserve. Establish rules about what you will and will not tolerate in your interactions with them, and be consistent in enforcing these boundaries. For instance, if a narcissist tends to interrupt you or dominate conversations, calmly but firmly state that you expect mutual respect and a balanced dialogue. If they overstep or ignore your boundaries, reinforce them by ending the conversation or removing yourself from the situation. This assertive stance will frustrate them, as they are not used to people standing up to them or resisting their attempts to control. Narcissists hate losing control, and by setting boundaries, you are taking away their ability to manipulate and dominate the situation. Over time, this can diminish their power and force them to confront their behavior. While they may try to push back initially, maintaining firm boundaries will show them that you are not easily manipulated or controlled. 3. Show indifference to their manipulations. Narcissists are masters of manipulation and thrive on creating drama and emotional reactions. They may use tactics like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, or playing the victim to manipulate others into giving them what they want. One of the most effective ways to torture a narcissist is to show complete indifference to these manipulations. When they try to provoke you or elicit a strong emotional response, remain calm and detached. Respond to their attempts with neutral statements like, "I'm sorry you feel that way," or "That's your opinion." By refusing to engage emotionally, you deny them the satisfaction of controlling your emotions or drawing you into their games. This approach can be incredibly frustrating for a narcissist because they rely on emotional manipulation to maintain control and feel powerful. Your indifference not only takes away their power, but also forces them to face the reality that their manipulative tactics are no longer effective. Over time, this can lead to feelings of helplessness and frustration on their part. 4. Highlight their insecurities. Subtly, narcissists often hide deep insecurities behind their grandiose facade. While it's important to avoid overtly attacking them, subtly highlighting their insecurities can be an effective way to throw them off balance. Make indirect comments or ask questions that touch on their vulnerabilities without directly confronting them. For example, if a narcissist is overly concerned with their appearance, you might casually mention how impressive it is when people are confident in themselves without needing to look perfect all the time. Or, if they are insecure about their career, a casual mention of someone else's recent promotion could subtly remind them of their own shortcomings. This tactic should be used carefully and sparingly, as it can provoke strong reactions. The goal is not to be cruel, but to subtly make them aware that their vulnerabilities are not invisible. Narcissists fear exposure and being seen as anything less than perfect, so gently poking at these insecurities can make them feel uncomfortable and self-conscious. 5. Live your best life without them. One of the most effective ways to torture a narcissist is to simply live your best life without them. Narcissists want to believe they are indispensable and that others are dependent on them for happiness or success. By thriving and being happy without them, you challenge this belief and show them that their presence is not as crucial as they think. Focus on building healthy relationships, pursuing your passions, and taking care of your own well-being. Share your successes and happiness with others, but do so in a way that is authentic and not aimed at provoking the narcissist. This approach will not only help you build a more fulfilling life, but also serve as a reminder to the narcissist that they do not have the control or influence over you that they desire. Narcissists hate to see others succeed without them because it contradicts their belief in their own superiority. By living well and showing that you do not need them to be happy or successful, you challenge their self-importance and force them to confront the reality that they are not the center of your universe. While it may be tempting to torture a narcissist to get back at them for their hurtful behavior, it's important to prioritize your own well-being. Engaging in manipulative tactics or trying to hurt them can lead to more drama and conflict, which is ultimately unproductive. The best approach is to focus on setting boundaries, protecting yourself, and living your best life. By understanding what frightens or frustrates a narcissist, you can better navigate your interactions with them and protect your own peace of mind. Remember, you are not responsible for fixing or changing a narcissist's behavior. The most effective way to deal with a narcissist is to prioritize your own needs and well-being, set firm boundaries, and refuse to play into their manipulative games. Ultimately, the most powerful message you can send to a narcissist is that you are in control of your own life and happiness, regardless of their actions or opinions. This can be the most effective way to challenge their behavior and maintain your own sense of peace and well-being.